Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming the midway, halfway through the year. Is that a spider? Oh my god, it's a tiny spider. It was tiny, but I hate them. So anyway, I did not like that. Where did you come from? Ugh. Okay, anyway, today I'm filming a binder flip through, rather a collection tour of my entire photocard collection. I think most people upload this like in June at some point halfway through the year, but last year I uploaded in July as well because June tends to be like really busy for me. I don't think I've uploaded a video in like a month and I feel really rusty, like I feel very unprepared for this video, but I will try my best to make it a fun one, I guess. A couple of disclaimers before I start. If you're new here, state of my hands, it looks better sometimes, but yeah, basically, as I said, it's been quite busy recently, which can mean stressful a lot of the time, and when I get stressed, when I get anxious, I tend to pick up my hands sometimes. Obviously, it's not a good habit to have, and I'm working on it, but you know, sometimes are worse than others, and so on and so forth. And you know, obviously, I can be a little bit self-conscious about it, and if it's something that like turns you off from watching my videos, that's completely fair, and like just click away for your own good, you know. But yeah, if not, I do appreciate whoever like watches my videos to the end, or any part of them, really. What am I saying at this point? But yeah, on that note, I just wanted to say that, like, you know, I do feel sometimes like, oh, like, especially right now, it's not looking good, and I'm like, maybe it's a way to like feel better, for my hands to look a bit better. But honestly, I feel like with that kind of thing, with anxiety, for example, it's not like I think that will at some point like completely go away and then I'll be fine. Like, I don't find any reason to, I don't want it to like stop me from doing things that I like doing, and I really enjoy making videos when I have the time. So it's not really why I've been away. I've just been not at home and I've been busy and whatnot. But yeah, but I find that I don't want it to like stop me from doing things, you know, because if you just keep waiting to like feel better and get better, and you wait for those days that are good, you can't live everything, like your whole life, for those days. You just have to do things when the opportunity presents itself. So that's that. I don't know if that made any sense, but I guess wanted to address it. I don't know, that's my opinion on the matter. But yeah, so to explain a little bit, since I've been away, and the last binder update I did, I think, was in May or like late April, I will actually also be combining these flip through with like an update. So these are the things that I have to put, oh my god, they're almost back. So these are the things that I have to put away. So it's quite a stock, you know, of things, and yeah, very, very exciting times. So just to clarify, the last two collection flip throughs that I've done in the past were very, very detailed. So I would go through every single photocard and every single like POB and everything and explain what that was. I'm not going to be doing that from now on. Instead, I did flip throughs of my bigger collections, so the three groups that I collect more thoroughly on their debut anniversary so far this year. So that's what I'll be doing. So this flip through will be a little bit more casual, and I will, you know, obviously be saying the era, and that's kind of it, really. I won't be going through every single photocard. So if there's anything that you're curious about, that you don't know where it came from or you're interested in, just like leave a timestamp and a description or something in the comments, and I'll get to you, and I'll try to let you know what it is to the best of my ability. And final disclaimer, I guess the weather has been shit in London, at least. It's incredibly windy, and so if you can hear the wind, I'm sorry, I can't do anything about it, obviously. So set to film when the opportunity presented itself, which is right now. So yeah, what else? Yes, I'll like be explaining how I collect this group as I go through the collection, and I'll try to tell you the supplies that I use for its binder as I go through that, and I'll link everything in the description as well in case you are interested in the binders and the sleeves and pages and everything that I use. So yeah, let's get started. So first up, as always, is my BTS OD7 binder. So BTS are one of my old groups, and so for my old groups I tend to collect some full group sets, which I don't really do for any other groups that I collect. So I don't normally just collect my bias. Oh my god, the wind has really picked up, I'm sorry. But yeah, so for BTS, I collect 187 set per era and a couple merits and like 2 things, but I tend to be quite strict with them because I have a lot of things that tend to be expensive. I also like to use different color binders for my different groups. So for BTS, they are in A5 binders, and they are the only group that I use white binders for. So I have them, and then I also collect my bias, who's also one of my old biases, Hobi, and he has his own binder that I don't do separate groups. So for example, if I have an 87 set of something, the Hobi PC for that set will be with the set, the 87 set, rather than in his own binder, and I don't really double collect pretty much anything apart from like very few exceptions. So yeah, just quickly go through the supplies. So what I use for this binder, as well as all of my A5 binders, really is I use the cosmic sleeves for all of my pages, apart from my 9 pockets, which I use UltraPro for. And for sleeves, I mostly use these are the sleeves. These are the Dragon Shield clear matte sleeves. I quite like the matte back of these sleeves because I like the blur effect around them. So that's that. And when I want to double sleeve something, I also use the Dragon Shield inner foldable sleeves. I don't really have those at hand at the moment. I've run out and I don't have the original packaging to show you, but I will link them in the description. So yeah, I think that is it for supplies. Okay, so as I said, normally I only collect album stuff for BTS, but some of the things that I do collect in terms of merits are winter packages and season greetings, so you'll see a few things from that in here. So this is the 2020 winter package in Helsinki, and this is the 2021 winter package. Go. And then we start off with albums. So I start with Origin 2. By the way, if you see this little gold star on the photocard, it means that I have pulled it. I like to mark it that way in my binders. I also, for this binder that I do larger spreads for, I tend to try and make aesthetic fillers for them, and I tend to put these in hollow sleeves. So I don't know if they pick up, they're quite faint, these ones that I use. But I use star hollows for BTS, so yeah. And I do have a very detailed collection tour for BTS that I posted just last month on their anniversary. So yeah, we have Dark and Wild, The Most Beautiful Moment in Life Part 1, The Most Beautiful Moment in Life Part 2, Young Forever, Wings, and then this is where I have something to put away actually, and it is You Never Walk Alone, and I have JK's photocard. So he goes here, and now I'm only missing Jimin. That's the cutest photocard with the pink hair, but yeah, I can't wait to have this set complete. It's so cute. Is this in frame? Yeah, I hope so. I cannot see my screen at all. Anyway, for albums that I've done like more than one version of photocards, I just collect my favorites. So this is Love Yourself Hair version O, Love Yourself Dear version Y, and Love Yourself Answer version S. Then Persona version 4, and I also did postcards for that. Then BTS World, Up of the Soul 7 version 3. This is the 87 set that came with the B standard edition, or I think essential edition is what it was called. Then Butter, the cream version, and this was the proof 47 set that came in the standard edition, was it? Yeah. And then here on this page, I am doing a chapter 2 like little page, like 47 set, where I just pick my favorite album photocard from its member, and I just put it here. So to make a very chaotic page, but I think that represents the chapter well because everyone has very different aesthetics and everything with their solos, so I quite like it. So this is my favorite one from youngk, from D-Day. This is one of the non-random pieces, but it generally is my favorite from everything that he's done, like the skin with the money. I think it's so cute. So he is here. So there we go. And I have taemin on the way from a friend, and now we're just waiting for Tae and JK, and the page will be done. So cute. So yeah, then I have my Army Bomb special edition set and one of membership cards. Then Season Greens 2022 and another membership card. And this was the set of Polaroids from the debut kit. Then this is, oh, so missing Yoongi. This set is complete. I just did a set of Dalmajong pieces because I just love the Dalmajong 2021 set. It's so beautiful. This hobby actually is double collected for once. And I do have Yoongi. I just picked my favorite from its member basically, but I put him like in a holder when I went to see D-Day, and I do not know where I put that holder. I went to see D-Day at the cinema. I don't mean I went to see the concert. But yeah, I saw a live stream at the cinema and I took him with me, and now I don't know where he is. So yeah, but I do have a Yoongi. I don't remember his number though, so who knows. But yeah, and then this is a little bit like, I went a little bit insane what I'm doing. I noticed 7 set of the magic shop in Japan PC, so the 5th fan meeting. We've got Namjoon, Jin, Yoongi, Hobi, Jimin, Tae, JK, and the units. Probably I will give up on this unit because I'm not doing very well. And there's a little section with my bias line stuff. So my bias line are Hobi, JK, and Namjoon, so I have some extra things from them. So these were from the, oh my god, these were from the Memories Blu-ray of 2021, I believe. These were from a movie, I don't remember which one. And these were from the first season of In the Soup. This was New Year's Eve Live 2021. This was the Defesta D-Day calendar they did in 2021. These are from a membership. I forget which one because I'm really bad at remembering membership numbers, but it was the cinema theme. And again, these are from the membership, I believe the year, not the year after, the 2 years later, anyway. And these were from the DVD of the Map Soul 1, well, DVD concert. These are the first DI concerts that they did. This is my attempt to like do IDs from my bias line, but I kind of gave up halfway, so I think I'm gonna just keep hobby. I don't know, we'll see. These were postcards that came with a set of the Soul 1 concept book. I love how I said I'm not doing a detail to, and here I'm naming everything, but it's okay. And here's a very random page that is a mess, that is just like some 8-pocket items. These were from the Love Yourself, the final concert in Seoul, and sorry, Speak Yourself, the final. And it's the only time that my whole bias line has been in the unit together, so I need them. So there's another one that I need to get. But yeah, that is it for the Odyssey binder. Next up is my hobby binder. So this I probably will need to split up very soon because it is huge. But over here at the front I have a couple of postcards from collabs that they did. This was confetti from a concert in, I think it was for some meeting in Yokohama, where they just dropped these and every member had a different design and message, rather. They all had hearts. For this one there's a star version as well, and this is just a sign page that's not signed to me, but I just put it here on the cover. So yeah, honestly I'm not gonna explain a lot because not much has changed since I did this. Actually not anything really has changed since I did this flip through in June, so I'm just gonna just talk about hobby. What is there to say other than I miss him so much? When is he coming back? The wind is so strong, oh my god. But yeah, I just wanted to say actually, oh, let me explain what these are, these sleeves rather. These are actually long photo 3 pockets that I cut and make it 2 pockets because otherwise they're too long to fit in the binder. But generally I quite like having like smaller sleeves and bigger sleeves in my binders because I just find that like different lengths and stuff really fun to flip through. That's just me. This was like random things, honestly, lots of merch stuff. Here I start off with his album stuff that I don't have OT7 for. This is the Love Yourself page. This is the Map of the Soul page and BTS World. This is the B page. So from here on out they started doing like a billion POBs and lucky draws and stuff from every release. And for hobby, here's one of my old so I do collect extra stuff, because generally with most of the idols that I collect I tend to just stick to album stuff, but for my alts I do collect non-album things as well, obviously. But for hobby I collect a lot, but I try to do 9 pocket page per era. That's kind of my limit. So you will see there are things here that I'm missing that I'm not really planning on getting, but I'm quite happy with the 9 pocket pages I have. Minus this that I need to get, which is his Soundwave lucky draw that I was gonna go for, and then the GM disappeared, and it's fine. Just to explain this situation, whenever I have film strips I like to just like cut off the page a little bit so I can slip it in like a 2 pocket or a 3 pocket, like this in a 9 pocket. If that made any sense. But yeah, I find it a fun way to store film strips. And so yeah, this is the butter page. This is proof, the like normal edition, and then I have a btob here from the normal edition and also the collector's edition, and a couple extra things to fill out this page. Again, I did the same thing, as you can see. I didn't do it very well here, but it's fine. And some more proof figure inclusions. And then this is my Jack in the my Jack in the Box page. So there's actually more stuff being released now for cinema, which I am trying to secure. I have his hollow one, which I'm very excited for, and I'm looking for everything else, because I definitely want to get anything that is Jack in the Box related, at least like photograph size things I really love. So I'm probably gonna put this like make a second page or something. But yeah, these are just the postcards that were the benefit for the Weaver's version of the Day Hope in the Box documentary, and these are the actual albums. Yeah, this is an extra page where I started with full confidence because we were getting vinyls, but we haven't got anything else yet, and I don't know what's going on. Like, this is his Love Yourself Car vinyl PC. Some of my PDF stuff. Then move on to Japan. There's the lots to do in my Japan section of this collection, but we're getting there. It's okay. I take it slow with hobby because BTS in general tend to be expensive, even though hobby is one of the cheaper members to collect. This is my DVD section. DVD, Blu-ray, you know, memories, you get it. Hello. Okay. These are DVD stuff. Again, I'm very behind on everything, but I'm working on it. And this is my little memories page. And some bigger inclusions. This is a photo book, like a concept book page. So I got the Wings one, and then the Soul one. And some more like different things, like photofolio stuff, deco kit stuff. I'm still missing one of his photofolio. This is the expensive one with the leather glove. I like was hoping that the price would drop, but actually it got more expensive, so I don't know now. But it's okay, I'll get it eventually. It's fine. This is the randomest page in existence. Everything is from different places, but it's fine. And then this is a huge the icon section. The icon just gives us a million pieces every time. And this is a very random collab page. I used to collect collab stuff for hobby, but I got back, so that's all I get really. And head inside. These are his merch, made by BTS merch, Hope, and sorry for the pot and the little bag. And then this moves us into the tour section. So to explain, for tour, I only collect from the Wings final concert, and that is because that's when they started doing the now familiar 8 pocket page size PCs, and I quite like those. I really like how they look, and I don't love a lot of the earlier sets, and they're very expensive. So I just decided to stick to those and start collecting from that point onwards. And you know, if I complete that, I might go back and collect more, but I like to set small goals. Well, it's not really a small goal, there's a lot of PCs, but like I like to kind of break down my goals basically, and then say how I feel when I reach a milestone, if I want to continue or if I'm happy with what I have, is usually how I decide how to collect. So yeah, these are what I have so far. Not a huge amount, but we're working on it. And from here on out, everything is complete, thankfully. mean, I don't expect they'll release any more of these anytime soon, at least not for hobby. So it gives me some time to like back collect and work on things that I do want to work on his collection a little bit. So yeah, and that's what I've done for like all of my idols that have enlisted. I like used the time to catch up with their collections and set goals of like what I wanted to have accomplished by the time they're back. And for hobby, it's definitely the tour stuff, and also some more DVD PCs that I want to get. Because I don't know if you're a BTS collector, you might have noticed that the prices are really dropping recently, and so it's a really good time to be buying now. But I tend generally to be quite slow with how I collect, because I like to just take my time and try to find the best deals and really look very carefully for everything. Because, you know, if I can find something for cheaper, then why wouldn't I, you know? So yeah, this is the J-Hope in the box, actual box that I got. It's just like so cute. And it came with these photo cards. This is the only instance in which I'm using one of these sleeves in my binders, and this is I've seen people refer them to as the Amazon Japan sleeves. J to taemin uses them a lot, and that's where I got the idea from. But these are slightly larger and they do fit this. They do stick out quite a bit, but I feel like they're okay. I haven't seen them getting damaged in any way, so it looks fine. And the reason why I wanted to do that is because of the back. Can you see it? Yeah, it is in frame. Nice. So it spells out J-Hope and this little pattern, and it's so beautiful. So yeah, and these are some random like merch things that came with photo cards that I do like to collect as well. So yeah, and there's more hide merch now, so definitely I'm gonna get these for here, and exciting times. And then just little wishes. I don't know what to do with those. And this is just like a random thing from the 2019 summer package, another poster from Hybe, and the 2019, no wait, that was 2018 then. 2018 summer package, 2019 summer package. So there we go. That was my whole collection. Next up, we're gonna look through what I like to refer to as my other old binder. And this has my other two old biases that basically I don't all the groups that they're from. I do love, really love the groups that they're from, but I don't consider them like old groups. I don't know. I have very specific rules about who old and stuff, but it's fine. So this is youngk from day6 and minhyuk from btob, and I consider both of them old biases. I love them with my whole heart. Brian like very recently came back from the military, literally the same week that Hobby left. It was a very tragic time, but it's fine. At least he came back and I don't have to deal with like two olds being released at the same time, because that would be a lot, I feel like. I will probably be splitting this binder in two. It is quite thin. I do not know, I do not understand the inches, and I don't remember the centimeter measurements for this, so it's a small binder. That's how I think of it. But I will link the Amazon listing that I got this from if you're interested. I'll try to do for all my binders. But yeah, let's get through it. So as I said, for both of them I only collect them, and I don't tend to collect the groups very much, but I do have like a couple things. So this is a page of group cards from day6. I love day6 my whole heart. These are from Even of Day, which is the subunit that he's in as well. And I want to get one more to put here in the middle, and this is the one full group set that I want to collect. And this is from Shoot Me, and like there's a sunghoon that I want, that I'm looking for, that I just can't seem to find, or when I find him it's like weirdly expensive, so I don't know. I'll find him one day. But yeah, this is my only full set that I'm doing. And this is like a random merch page. I don't tend to collect DVD or merch or anything like that for day6 or for youngk. I only collect album stuff. I collect some POBs for him because, you know, again, he's an old. But I do collect his photo books done. You will see here. So he does this series of photo books called Youngkwan Itinerary, which are like him doing all these different covers that he releases. So these are here. So these 3 photo cards are from the 3rd one that he released just now, and then these postcards are from the 1st one. This was in Europe, and I just love it so much. And these like tickets and these postcards again, oh my god. are from the second one. And then we start off with album things. So day6 really do like to do like a lot of bookmark stuff. I don't collect bigger inclusions for him necessarily for albums. I just focus on photocards, but I did have these that I pulled, and then this one was from, again, I think it was his second itinerary, like the second photo book. And we move on to Suit Me. For his older eras, I only do album PCs, and then for the later eras, I do some POBs as well, but as you will see, this was Remember Us. Then here in this page, I combined Gravity and Entropy, again from the Book of Us series. And just to say, his album PC collection is complete, so I'm completely done for him. It's amazing. Here I have some PCs from Gluon, and then Demon, and this is a POB from Gluon as well. Then these pages that I kind of want to expand on because I want to start doing a little more POBs for his older eras as well, but that's like kind of not a priority, but I want to anyway. So this is Right Through Me, the last comeback they had as a 5-member group. Yeah, the last comeback they had as day6 really, and then he had Right Through Me with Even of Day, and again this is a POB in the middle. And then this was just a postcard from Right Through Me, and then here's his solo debut, The Eternal, and these are his album PCs, and then 3 POBs here. So that's done. He's having a solo comeback in September. I'm so excited. I want to go all out for it. Maybe do 2 9 pockets, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, these were again from the Eternal. Oh, it says Eternal, it doesn't say that, but anyway. And these were POBs for the album as well that I just have here because I don't know what to do with them, but hopefully we'll get another film strip at some point. So that is the youngk section, and then we'll move on to the minhyuk section. Again, for him, I don't really collect larger inclusions from his albums. I just tend to focus on PCs. So these are like stuff from the Outside album. That was the sub-unit of btob for you when Hyunsik and Sangjae were still enlisted. And this is the year that I got into btob, which is why I wanted to honor that time with no one but 2 full group sets, or like the unit, I guess. So here we have album PCs for the 4 members that were in this comeback, and then also these POBs. I love them. I do want to do like a full set of everyone. It's probably gonna be Brother Act because I love those PCs, but I haven't decided yet. But anyway, again, I do have well, mine is the most recent comeback. I am complete for his collection. So to explain, for minhyuk, I do collect all his album PCs, so I'm done for his older eras. So these are all his vertical PCs from the older eras, and these are all the horizontal PCs for older eras. Is how I did that. And these weird things from me, man, like what? But anyway, and then from inside onwards, I am basically trying to do again a 9 pocket because again he isn't old, but that was around the time I started doing more POBs as well, so it does work out. If you collect btob, you would know that inside is a very expensive area to collect right now, so I'm still missing 2 of his PCs, but you know, I am hopeful that I will get them one day. I don't think anything is impossible with enough perseverance. But yeah, I don't want to pay the price that they go for, but you know, I did find this one for a good price, so that's an MMT. You never know, nothing is impossible basically. So this is his one page for Outside, and then his page for Be Together, and here I actually have something to put away. I have this, which is, what is this actually? Oh my god. So this is for Wind and Wish. Or is it Wish? Yes, Wind and Wish. I'm always like, is it Wish and Wind or Wind and Wish? Anyway, it's a Wind and Wish. So this, I think it's an MMT. I don't know, like, oh, it's Wonderwall. Okay, it does say it is Wonderwall. So I don't have, I joined a couple group orders through my friend, and I don't have those PCs in yet, but that's okay. I'm not stressed for minhyuk. He tends to be quite easy to collect. btob in general, I think, a very chill group to collect, so I do not really worry, and I'll just see my pull from the go and go from there basically. But for now, this is all I have for Wind and Wish. So yeah, very excited to start that collection when the time comes. These are a couple more album inclusions from older albums because the wind is insane. And here we start with his solo stuff. So these are the bookmarks from Boom, and this is then his solo debut Photo Zone. And then boom, wait, it took me literally a year to complete, and this man went insane. He had so many album PCs and POBs, and basically what I collected was all of the album PCs, which were 21 in total, like what? And then enough POBs, lucky draws, and fun sign PCs to fill out the pockets basically and get some more like different concepts. But yeah, this is what we end up with. So it's 4 pages for Boom, and I'm not even like nowhere near having a complete collection for this album. Like, it was insane, but I'm happy with what I have, to be honest. So yeah, that was my other old binder. Next up, I'm gonna start with the billion mini binders that I have. So this is my day6 on and off collection. So this is technically a binder that was like part of the packaging for their latest album, Swords of On and Off, that they released while they were unlisted, because they are like literally the most iconic group ever. If you do not stand them or know them, please like look them up. They're amazing, and they just came back this month. All of the members, apart from the one Japanese member, Yuto, all of them enlisted together, so they all came back together, and it's joyous. It's so good to have them all back. They've been doing lives, they joined Weavers in the meantime while most of them were away, and it's just been the best time ever. But yeah, anyway, I used the packaging from this album as a binder for them, and this is kind of like the pre-military era, because it is very full. So I think once they have a comeback, I'm probably gonna start a second on and off binder, which is a little bit insane to say for a group that isn't like an old group, but they just have so many PCs and they're so fun to collect, and I love on and off. That's all. That's all I have to say. So yeah, I basically separate all of the pages with pages from this album that is the binder album. To explain what I use for this binder, so for the pages I use the B&D sleeves, so they're quite small. These sleeves don't fit normal standard size photocard sleeves. They need these ones, these are the Japanese size sleeves. They fit the cards a little bit more snugly, and they I don't have the original packaging for them again. But these are the Titan Shield sleeves that I use. They're slightly thicker than Dragon Shield, and you can see, let me show you one of them. You can see the binding on the top a little bit more like obviously that you would in a Dragon Shield sleeve, but they're again matte in the back, and I quite like them. They're a little more affordable than Dragon Shield, so I like to use these for all of my smaller binders that I use the smaller sleeves for. So yeah, those are the supplies that I use. So to start off, this is the on-off album, and then You Complete Me. These are all reprint PCs from Swords of On and Off, but that is fine with me. For day6, I don't make any fillers for this binder. I just fill in the gaps for his collection with cards from other members that I pulled or that I just really loved and got. So, because I really love the whole group. So yeah, that's that. I'm gonna load the binder. Then we have spin-off. Sorry, we don't have spin-off, we have Go Live. What is wrong with me? Then we have spin-off, and just to say, his collection is actually complete. I'm only, well, it's not complete. I'm missing one photo card from Swords of On and Off, but it's okay. But yeah, for him, I only strictly collect album PCs. So this is my name. The album is called My Name, and also City of On and Off that I've combined. And then Popping, which is the era that I got into them, and I love them so much. And I actually do have something for this page, just to fill in this little gap here. We got this incredibly adorable Hyojin PC. Look how cute he is. Oh, I love this concept, it's so cute. But yeah, oh, that looks so nice. I love them. So yeah. And then we have Goosebumps, and like I'm complete for Goosebumps, which is insane because they had 24 photo cards for this era, but I did it. The amount of dupes that I acquired in the process, we do not speak of. But so if you need any day6 photo cards, please hit me up, because I literally have so many. Like, please take them off my hands. So yeah. And then Swords of On and Off. I have, oh, I didn't remove the fillers. I suck. Let me fix that real quick. This is the first time we're seeing this, so I guess I'll introduce them now. I use these templates for things that I have on the way. I just use a reusable pen to write on them so I can reuse them. And these are basically, you print them like this, you fold them in half so that you have a back as well. This is the artist that made them, and I will link them down below as well. And they come in lots of different colors. And they're like Sanrio, a character inspired. So yeah, I have different ones for my different binders that I like to use. Basically, so that's one and two. I didn't show the back of the other one, but that's okay. And this one is, just look how cute he looks. Oh my god, I love him. There we go. And this is it for my elf binder. Oh my god, so like I should have done ace next, but I did on and off because I put it on the top of my pile because it's like a very fragile binder. Anyway, it's fine. But yeah, moving on with ace was actually an old group of mine. I have already done a thorough flip through of this collection on their debut anniversary, which was the end of May, so you can go ahead and look into that if you want to see like a more thorough flip through of this binder, and also my biases binder, who is byeongkwan, that I collect more thoroughly. But yeah, so let me just quickly show you. First of all, this is a white btob binder, and I love it. It holds the 6 pocket pages that are just really good for a group that has only 5 members, for example. If I was collecting DXC anyway that I was saying, I would also really love having them in a binder like this, because when you have 5 members in a 9 pocket, it just, you have so much empty space in the end, which is what I had for ace as well, which is why I moved them here, and I love this format so much for them. But yeah, so for ace, again, they're an old group, so like with BTS, I collect at least 1 full group set per era. For the older groups, I stick to 1 set. For the older releases, I stick to 1 set because they're hard to get and they're out of print and everything. But for the new releases, I went slightly insane and I collected more, but you will see. And I also get their merch, like I get their season's greetings and photo books and stuff like that. And this is from their light stick, for example. So yeah, their membership as well. I am an official card carrying choice, of course. So yeah, this is from their photo book, which is called this. And if you don't know, they're through their military era, but this month three members came back actually. So we have the entirety of the hang line back. Well, hang line is Jimmy the hang line? Yes, he is, of course he is. So we're just waiting for the magnets now. Please come back immediately. Actually, can they like be discharged because we need them? Thank you. Anyway, soon now, next year, we're gonna have all of them back, and I cannot wait. Oh my god. But yeah, Young Lin are back, they're doing lives. I'm just so excited to see them. Oh my god. So yeah, I don't know if they would like release something as a sub unit. I feel like they wouldn't. I don't know, I just don't trust their company basically. But these are season greetings, by the way. But I don't know, maybe they'll prove me wrong. If they do, I'll obviously collect it. Even though my bias is byeongkwan, he's in the Mafia line, clearly. He's still enlisted, but it is fine. By the way, he was enlisted in the same unit as youngk. They're the only 2 idols there. And like, apparently like youngk like called him before he went and stuff, and I was like, friendship between my holds. Amazing. It was a good time, but I hope they keep in contact. So yeah, this is where I started off with the group, with the albums, and this is for Adventures in Wonderland, which was a 4-member comeback, which is why there's a shorter page here for btob. Oh, I forgot just to say, these are btob pages, and I'm using again the Taehyun Shield sleeves for them. So yeah, I don't have anything for this because if you collect these, you know the pain of trying to collect Adventures in Wonderland, so it's fine, I do not speak of it. For these comebacks, the earlier albums, I basically just collect my favorite PC per era for its member, apart from my bias, who I collect fully. It's fine. And just to show you really quickly, I do double sleeve these because they're older PCs and a little harder to get. The inner sleeve is a popcorn sleeve, and they're the ones that are just very, very like close to the photocard size, and they fit perfectly in the tightened sealed sleeves and perfect for double sleeving. Again, I don't have the original packaging and I have run out of them, so I don't have any to show you right now, but I will again link them down below for the exact size that I use for them. But yeah, I do love popcorn sleeves, actually, they're wonderful. So yeah, so that was undercover. This is Mod Squad. And then we have, from here on out, everything is complete because of the newer eras. So we have Butterfly Fantasy, and then Siren and Dawn, which I did lots of sets for because I'm a clown, but I just love them, and I knew they would be in listing soon, so I was like, I need to go all out because I'm gonna miss them like crazy. And then their like final farewell repack album, that's magical. So this was Danger Dear Iris. Again, I did a couple different sets for. That's it for my S collection. Next up is my byeongkwan collection. Here's my ace bias. This is a B&D binder, by the way, a standard A5 B&D binder, and I use B&D sleeves for it, tightened steel sleeves, and the inner sleeves that you might see in here as well are popcorn sleeves. This is just like a page that I made, as you can see from the stitching, for his bookmark from Butterfly Fantasy. I don't know, I think it's cute. For him, I don't really collect POBs. Basically what I do is I collect one POB per era. That's kind of my rule. So that's what you see here, my tiny page of POBs. This was like randomly for a DVD. I don't collect DVD stuff for him or anything like that, but I don't know. I got it. This is again a sleeve that I made out of a postcard sleeve. I just put holes in it and now it's a page. So yeah. Starting off with the albums, again we have Adventures in Wonderland, and I'm getting there, I guess. I don't know. By some miracle, I'm still hoping that I'll be able to complete this collection by the time he's back, but I don't think that's gonna happen. There's so many and it's expensive, but yeah. The undercover that I'm doing even worse for some reason, and that's more recent, but I don't know. Then we have Mod Squad that is actually complete, and then Butterfly Fantasy that is complete. Everything else from here now is complete. So yeah. Sorry, that was Sorry and Dawn. Keep like flipping pages. Hello. Okay. And then this is Danger Dear Iris. So yeah, this is the entirety of my byeongkwan collection. Cannot wait for him to be back. Next, I'm gonna stay with the B&D A5 binders for a second. So again, this is a standard A5 binder. So this is my sunghoon collection from enhypen. So for sunghoon, I mostly collect him. I do have a couple sets, like very sneaky Otisama sets that you'll see here, because I do love enhypen. I've followed them since debut. They really are the first group that I ever followed since debut, so they're kind of like really precious to me. Sunghoon, my bias, I actually knew from before because my other like big fandom is figure skating, so it was like I literally did a double take just then when I saw him in Ireland. I find quite fun, and I really want to support him from the beginning. It's getting quite dark. I think it's gonna storm soon, so I'm gonna hopefully finish this before that happens. But yeah, I do apologize for the lighting. It is shit, I know. I should just get some lights eventually, but I just keep putting it off. Anyway, back to that. So yeah, so for Sunghoon, he's not an old, enhypen are an old group. So technically I very strictly just collect his album PCs. I might get his Weavers POBs here and there to like fill in some gaps, but that's kind of it. So yeah. So here we start with just a postcard from, what was it? Dimension Dilemma. There we go. I think this, yeah, it was a Weavers POB. So for them, again, I only get album stuff from enhypen, but when they first did their first deco kit, like right after they debuted, I just really wanted it. So I got it, and they were the first ones that did a deco kit. By the time I said, oh, you know what, this is gonna be the one merch item that I will get for them every year because I really loved it. But then the next year they did one for BTS and for TXT as well, and the year after just for TXT and not BTS, but like because I collect TXT fully, it just felt excessive to like be getting two of them, so unfortunately I had to cut enhypen, so I just have their first one, but I do still really love it. So I have their Polaroid sets in here from it. They're super cute. And they're stickers because I just really like them. So yeah, and I just use like paper from the actual deco book to like put the packings for the stickers. This is I really like his song. He struck me extremely severely at some point this era, as you can see. Dimension Dilemma, Dimension Answer. So I have a tiny little page of him here. So yeah, basically I don't want to like collect him or anything like that, but what I decided to do is I'm gonna have this 4-pocket, and when there is a new card that I really love of his that I want to get, I will like have to decide which one of these is gonna get replaced, is what I'm gonna be doing, just to like keep it minimal. So I think I'm gonna probably replace this Polaroid with his Weaver's version, but we'll see. I don't have it right now, but from like the recent era, right? So yeah, I don't know, we'll see what happens. But from here is my actual collection with the Sunghoon. So I don't collect bigger inclusions for him apart from this, which I just use as a divider. So we start off with border day 1. And then these fillers are from a deco kit that I just put here. And then border carnival, and again this is a Weaver's POB, and another one that just has units, but I quite like this, so I put them here. Then we have Dimension Dilemma, and I don't have the Essential Edition unfortunately, but I do want to get it. I just haven't found them in prices that are like reasonable yet. So then move on to Dimension Answer, then Manifesto Day 1. This had an excessive amount of PCs, but yeah, I did finish it because I gave it so much time doing comebacks. So this is the new comeback, which I'm obsessed with. I love them so much. So unfortunately, like I barely pulled him. I actually didn't pull him at all. I did an unboxing of all the album versions, and like literally he was like, no. So this is all I have. This was from the Weaver's version. It had another 7 set of concept pieces, so that's all I had literally. So he's gonna go here. Oh, again, these are beyond sleeves, and they are in Titan steel sleeves, and when I double sleeves things, they're in popcorn sleeves. I'm so bad at this. Anyway, I traded for a couple of his PCs, so this is one of his 2 Weaver's version PCs. Look at these outfits, I'm so obsessed with them, I love them. Okay, there we go. And the other thing that I managed to trade for is his half, I think it was a half version. Oh, half version was in water, yeah. The new, oh yeah, this is the new version. So the new version concept PC, like the message one, that is heat activated. So that's gonna go hello here, and I do have most of them actually on the way, but I haven't marked it yet. So yeah, that's it for Sunghoon. Next up, change of pace. I don't think I've shown this binder on my channel before, but this is my new Tempest binder, so I gave Hanbin his own binder finally. So this is a composition binder from Luca Lab. Again, this is the same size as the Beyond standard A5 binder, so I use Beyond sleeves in here, or the pages I guess, but it opens so nicely, like look at that, I love it. And yeah, so the pages are Beyond standard A5 pages, and again I use Titan steel sleeves, and the inner sleeves, when I double sleeve my more rare PCs, are hello popcorn sleeves. So yeah, again, same deal. So again, Hanbin, love him, not an old. I love Tempest though. I feel like if I were to alter 4th group, it would probably be Tempest. Like they keep growing on me every comeback. I freaking adore them. Anyway, so that's that. But for now, not an old group, not an old bias, just vibing and love them so much. So basically, I'm opening this page with their M-Wave POBs. So I have Hanbin from their debut, It's Me, It's We, and Hyuk, who's actually my second bias from Signing Up, and I went in a go. So basically every year I just collect their M-Waves. Oh my god, the wind is really picking up. Hello, they really took Tempest seriously. Sorry, what? Anyway, every era I basically just buy their M-Wave signed album that they do, and that's like the copy of the album that I keep. So I like to collect one POB from a different member, so like if we're lucky we can end up with 7 eventually, we're 4 in so far, so I'm hoping that they're gonna keep doing this for at least 3 more comebacks, so I can have a full set every era, different member from the wave POBs. I hope that made sense. But I'm in a go from On and On, which was last November, if you remember. The GM has disappeared, and come on. Anyway, so that's that. I found a replacement. I'm probably just gonna buy the album, and I found a PC, and I'm just, it's fine. I don't think I'm gonna see that album, so I'm just gonna let that go at this point. But yeah, On and On is gonna be here eventually, and I actually have on the way Calm Before the Storm, which was a recent comeback, and I'll see how I pull that. So that is very exciting. So yeah, and then I have hanbin. I'm mostly gonna collect his album pieces again. So we got the debut, It's Me, It's We. This one had more photocards than the rest of the album, so they had units, so I have all his units here. And also the digipack, which they didn't do again, which I do not mind. And I also like, because I didn't know what to put here, I just need to get one more POB. This is a POB that I thought was super cute, so I just need one more here. So yeah, then we have Signing Up. So just 8 pieces in total for per version, and this is On and On, and I'm still missing one that I just need to get, because I was just holding out for that go. It's like, yeah, it's not happening. And then this is their newer comeback that I've set up for, but I was just waiting for my album to come through so that I can see my pulls, just in case I get hanbin, and then I will just get his pieces once I have it. So yeah, this is a very slow collection, but one that I really enjoy, and I love Tempest so much. So yeah, that's it. Next up is a slightly chaotic binder. I know I have so many binders, it's fine. So this is my taemin and also i-dle binder. I don't know, it's fine. So taemin is my favorite soloist. So I do have something for here actually. I have these from, where is this from? I put it in here and I forgot. It's from Craftier. To explain a little bit what's happening here. So for this binder, I use the Amifa sleeves. So these are slightly bigger than beyond sleeves, and they fit standard size like photograph sleeves. And for these collections, I actually use the pink matte dragon seal sleeves because I'd like to double sleeve these collections, so to just save up some space basically. So taemin is my favorite soloist. I collect all of his album PCs for his solo stuff, and very slowly, as you can see, this is like a mix-up of everything. Because I collect him so slowly, what I do is when I get a new PC, I haven't like set up for all the gaps. I will do that once I get like a few more PCs in, so that I actually don't end up with like pages of fillers, upon fillers. So for now, what I do is like when I get a new PC, I like move everything down and put it in place where it would be chronologically, and eventually I will set up for it. But yeah, this is what I have so far. It's just a mix of lots of things, but not too much, you know, so not enough to like set up for it properly, in my opinion. Here I have my one page of Loona. Other Circle just redebuted. I'm so happy for them. Oh my god. And I saw the other girls got signed on a different place. My bias line are Yojin, Hijin, and Gowon, and they're actually split up now, but that's okay. Like, this is honestly the best outcome that could have come from this, and I was happy that all girls are like will get their careers back, and I'm sure they'll shine more now. And anyway, that's that. But I do have this little page from Flip That personally was the last comeback as Loona, at least for the foreseeable future, I imagine. But yeah, basically I pulled this, which is my favorite photocard of Yojin like ever. I don't collect Loona, this is all I'm gonna get for now. And then I just decided to get the ARPCs for the rest of my bias line. I do need to get her ARPC, I haven't done so yet. I will do so though in the future, but yeah. The bulk of this binder is my i-dle collection. So for i-dle, my bias is yuqi. Basically for i-dle, I do what I showed you I do for on and off. So I tend to just do a page with like yuqi's PCs and then fill in the gaps with other member PCs, because I love all the girls so much. And I'm actually seeing them on tour because they're touring Europe. Like, actually, they're the first group that I'm like really into that is touring Europe. So like, this is monumental, and I knew it. Like, you cannot trust men, you can only trust women. There you go, that's proof. Yet another proof. But I'm really lucky because I got tickets to see them in London, and I'm also going with friends to see them in Brussels, so cannot wait. Now I need to get a light stick because we're doing it. But anyway, not the point. The point is, here's gosh, I like really confuse their album titles because they're a little bit ridiculous, but like we have I Am, I Trust, and again I got Soyeon here, and I didn't know the member. Then this was Dandy Dandy randomly because the summer albums just don't need to follow continuity, I guess. And then we had I Burn and I Never Die, and this was I Feel, which was the last comeback before the most recent one. And again, there's the member pieces that I have. And this comeback they went, oh wait, I had something. Where is she? Hair. Okay, cool. I forgot. So I'm actually complete for I Feel. Thank God. Hello. Here she is. That was her jewel case PC for that. So yeah, this is the newer era, and they had 21 pieces per member because I cannot believe they did this. So I kind of forget how I like plan this out, but I'm just gonna put them in like that for now. So this is one of her photo book versions, which I think I'm doing it by like concept. So yeah, this was the butterfly concept. I'll put it here. And then God, oh shit, I actually really don't remember what I decided to do. I'll put this here. How about that? That works. Why do I only have these two cups? Okay, this is okay, bear with me because I'm very confused by myself right now. We might have to figure this out. 1 second. So this is her jewel case PC, right? Let me check real quick because she tends to just like not move once she takes selfies. Okay, so this was her jewel case PC from the card concept, and this is her like photo book PC. So I'm gonna put that here. Like, Yuqi, please, I love you, but like, what's going on? Bear with me. The double sleeve, by the way, is the foldable slender sleeves. I'm losing my mind right now a little bit. The butterfly version here, I'm gonna put, I might have to revise later, but I'm gonna put the photo book version of the queen version, I think, here. And this was the ID, the pre-order ID, so I'm gonna put that here, right? Let's say that makes sense. Cool. And then I will put this here. Hear me out. Okay, so this is a QR code from the Weavers version, sorry, the book album version. I don't know. Why are these in here? What is going on? Oh my God. I'm gonna put Suwa here, Minhyuk here, and Soyeon here. And then when I get Wiki's card version, QR code card, I'm gonna put it here. Okay, so this need to come out. Okay, let's pretend that makes sense. I'm so sorry, that was very chaotic, but there's so many photo cards, I just wanna cry. But like, it feels like I made progress, but there's hardly any progress made, actually. There's just so many to get, but it's fine. I should not despair. They're going on tour now, so I don't know if they're gonna have a comeback anytime soon. Sorry, I'm flipping pages. But yeah, so here I have just the other member solos that actually had physical releases. So we have Soyeon's Windy, and I just got her copy of the album, Keep My Pool, and a couple stickers to fill out the page. And then this is Minhyuk's solo. So this is Minhyuk's Make Star PC, her pre-order Polaroid, and then 2 album PCs. And I just joined the go because I needed this photo card. Like, I needed it. You understand, right? This is my bias record, by the way. This is a very good job at bias tracking. In any case, back here, this is not a K-pop idol, clearly. So this is Shamono, 2-time world champion, and a silver and bronze Olympic medalist, like 2 separate Olympics, obviously not the same Olympics, but anyway. For long story short, I got a banner for him from my friend who, like, he's her favorite skater. My favorite skater is Nathan Chen, by the way, as I like to remind people at any opportunity, because if any of you don't like Nathan Chen, please don't watch my videos. I'm serious. No, I'm not serious, but like, no, if you hate Nathan Chen, this is not a safe space for you. I'm sorry. Like, no. Anyway, what was I saying even? Yeah, so this came with like a million photocards. My friend just like gave me some, even though it was her gift, but she was like, I have dupes, like please just take some. So I just took 8 and made this beautiful spread. I feel like I need to put him in Sunghoon's binder because like figure skating buddies, even though I don't think I've ever met. But I don't know, it's random. At this point I'm getting a little bit delirious. How long have I been filming for? I'll be filming for an hour. Like, this video is gonna be just as long. Oh my god. Anyway, moving on. I'm almost there in terms of, I'm almost at my TXT collection, which is literally my biggest collection by far. But anyway, this is my last moldy binder. I love this binder. I think it's adorable. Again, for this, do not look at this man. And for this binder again, I am using the Amifa sleeves and also some larger Prism Platinum sleeves that you're gonna see further down. But this is like my random smaller boy group collection binder. So I don't know, I haven't decided what I'm doing, but DK is my 17 bias. I just loved Second Wind with my entire soul. Like, this probably is still my favorite album of the year, like, not joking. So I got this Weaver's version of the album, pulled the boo set, traded it for DK, now he's here. I don't know if I like, moving forward, I want to collect like a Bates every era. I haven't done anything obviously for super, like, I don't know what's happening. So, but anyway, the bulk of this binder is my Stray Kids collection that actually I'm slightly serious about. Like, I'm more serious about than the other collections in here. It is fine. So these are fan-made PCs. I'm gonna link the artists in the description because they're wonderful. So these are my bias, extended bias line, let's say, and I put them in order of like biasness. I don't know. So technically my bias line are Changbin, Jisung, and Jongin, and Lino is also here because he's kind of like my 4th bias. I don't know. It's fine. Explain because this collection is an actual mess. Normally, what I have done up until very recently was that I was very convinced that I double biased in Stray Kids. My biases are Changbin and Jisung. I also really love Jongin, and we don't speak of Lino. And basically what I've been doing is I've been getting one PC per era for its member, and sometimes a second one to fill in the gap, or like a unit or something, and just that's how I've been moving so far. So I'm collecting from their debut to now my bias line. And as you can see, I'm also just have Changbin because he's the cheapest one to collect. Sometimes it just seems to be the theme with my biases, but I don't do it on purpose, I promise. Look at him, he's so adorable, oh my god. Anyway, so yeah, as you can see, we're not doing great for the older eras, but as we move on, it gets better. So I just like pick my favorites. Basically, it's casual collection. So yeah, and from here on out, from Noisy, it is complete. So that's what a complete page would look like, which I think is very satisfying. So, you know, like, Lena is here sometimes too. It's fine. This is what this is. But like, basically what happened was, during Maxident and the times that followed, Changbin is my bias, okay? He fully became my bias. Maybe he was my bias from the beginning and I was in denial. I cannot tell you which one it is. So I have decided, from here on out, I will just be collecting a 4-pocket page of Changbin every era. But I don't like go back and change everything that I've done so far, because I do love how these look once they're done. So I will continue to back collect how I was back collecting. But moving forward, you're not gonna see Changbin, okay? I hope that made sense, and I am really sorry for everything. The next up is ateez. It does not get any less confusing. ateez, I started collecting my bias line with Yeosang and Jungkook, and sometimes get like POBs for them because ateez photocards, ateez POBs are like the best. I love them so much. But yeah, so that's what I was doing. And then I was like, no, actually what I like more is getting OD8 sets. So like last year I was like, I will just do OD8 the blanket pieces, and I'm not done yet, but I will be done. And maybe this year I'm gonna do the toast pieces, but I don't know yet. I haven't checked prices and stuff, so I'm like almost hoping they're too expensive for me to do. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I need to finish this though. And then the other thing that I did so these are the venue PCs for the European tour. Listen, okay, ateez are the only group that I'm into that consistently do things in Europe, come to Europe like all the time. They have Europe exclusive stuff. I gotta support that, you know what I mean? Like, because nobody else remembers us. So they just, yeah, they're very important to me in that sense. So thank you so much, Kings. These are the bigger inclusions. So these are just like these POV little flip through books that they did for Noisy, and Noisy is the era that I fully became a stay, honestly, and so I wanted to commemorate that. These sleeves are Prism Platinum sleeves. They're meant for the BTS and TXT 8 pocket size PCs, like the tour PCs, but they fit these so well. So I did that. I'm pretty sure I got this idea from JK to Liz. I think that's she did that in her own mini binder, I think. Yeah, pretty sure. So I did that as well because I was like, that looks amazing, and I really like that I have somebody it says, you know. So yeah, but I need more of these sleeves now. You will see why. And this is a photo set that I got in the ateez like first tour that I went to. This was last May here in London, if you can believe it. So yeah, that's that. Like, I literally have a headache, but I hope I've not forgotten anyone because, oh my god. So moving on to TXT, we're almost there. This is a Sanrio binder. So this one has fixed pages inside, and they actually do fit not only the standard size dragon shield sleeves, but also like the 8 pocket size PCs, which you will see a little bit later on in this binder, which is just amazing. I love it. And this is what I call my Huening binder, because here I collect hueningkai and bahiyyih, his little sister who is in Kepler. I love Kepler, genuinely. It's not just because it's hueningkai's little sister, obviously. So what I have here is any PC that is in an 85 set. For hueningkai, I collect all of his album photocards. So if I don't have an 85 set of a photocard, I still collect the card for hueningkai, and it goes in this binder. So we have the different airs here, like Magic and Blue Hour, and this was a tag from his Malang that was like inspired by TXT, so I felt like that's very fitting to go in the Huening binder, you know. Then we have Freeze. For him, I do some POBs and Lucky Draws as well, just to fill in some gaps. Then Fighter Escape, and then we have, so I put them in chronological order, right? So Fighter Escape happened, then after that Kepler debuted, so I have First Impact here. For he, because Kepler have more photocards than TXT, I just do my 4 favorites from its era, basically. So that's that for First Impact. And then we had Thursday's Child, and the second page for Thursday's Child, because they also did these lenties that were like really huge. And then it was Do Blast for Kepler, and then Troubleshooter for Kepler, and then A Temptation for TXT. And here I haven't gotten them yet, but I need to get the 4 cards that I'm collecting for their newest comeback. So yeah, and eventually this will be full. But I feel like Kepler will have disbanded by then, which is so sad to even say. So I don't know. For now, this is the format. In the future, we'll decide what happens then. So yeah, this is like. No, I mean, I do show it in flip throughs because it is technically a TXT binder. So this is a binder that came in the Icon collab thingy. Was it a collab? Was it a feature? I don't know where. Yeah. So this is Taehyun's mini binder that you could get, and this came with like 1 billion photo cards. So I have all of Taehyun's in his binder. I did a couple of 5 sets, and everything else is in here for the rest of the members, which works perfectly because there's only 4. So yeah, these are. don't know if you can see, like you can tell this binder is terrible because the sleeves that I put these in are already like, it's just very crinkly. But I don't remember what these were called actually off the top of my head, but I will link them. They're very thin. They do fit in these pockets perfectly because these pockets are very, very narrow. I just found them on eBay basically. So yeah, and what I did for these is just try to match the concepts as well as I could for all of them, but it didn't work perfectly like all the time. So yeah. Oh, he's so cute. I love these. So yeah, this binder would fit like the photo cards that they give out perfectly, I think, but obviously because, as I said, some of them are in different binders, there's some empty pages at the back that, you know, maybe will come in handy one day, but for now, this is all there is in this binder. Next up, we're finally here. This is the first out of my 4 A5 TXT binders. I have 2 for 85 and 2 for taehyun. That was not 2. I technically have 3 binders for taehyun because I also have an A5, but you can see later on. It's fine. They're my main collection. These keep moving. I need to glue them down a bit better. But yeah, so this is my album 45 binder. So let's go. Again, I've done a very thorough flip through of my TXT collection back in January. Obviously, things have changed since then. Like, I've added a lot more things. Temptation wasn't nearly done at the time. When did I say I did it? In March. I did it in March for the debut anniversary. I don't know what I said. I think I said February. In any case, yes. So, again, I'm not gonna like go super into detail. But if I do, forgive me because I just really like talking about TXT, I guess. Anyway, I don't think I've shown these. Oh, I think these were like in my hobby binder as well. I just forgot to mention them. These sleeves are btob 2-pocket sleeves. They're just smaller, so sometimes they fit things better than my like larger cosmic sleeve 2 pockets that I use. So yeah, technically this is album stuff, but I just opened with these inclusions that came from the Eternity album and also, oh my god, from their picture book that they did because they just fit the story that they had. So yeah, and this is from the book as well. But yeah, we started with all the albums. So for TXT, I do OT5. Again, they're an old group. They're Moldavolts as a group, and I used to collect all of their album inclusions OT5 up until Blue Hour, and then after that I'm doing select sets every year, so I don't do everything OT5. But as you saw, I collect all of hueningkai's album pieces, for example, that I don't have in 95 sets. And I also do collect fully byeongkwan, who is my second bias for like all of the album inclusions. And then taehyun obviously is my old, so I collect everything for him. So I collect a lot, but you're not gonna see a full complete OT5 album collection because that's not what I do. To explain. So yeah. So let's start with the Dreams of the Star, and then Magic, Eternity, and Blue Hour. And sometimes I like to do more sets of like larger inclusions because I do love how they do them. These are 2 pockets that I just cut up and made into 1 pocket because I feel like this just looks nice to me. And again, you can see the star where I have pulled someone. You might see it over Subi like 90% of the time because he haunts me, and you will never ever, almost ever, see it over Taehyun because he hates me. So that's how that works. At least we're very consistent with that. Then move on to the Chaos Chapter Freeze. And these were reverse POVs actually. And the laser inclusions. These are technically merch postcards, but they have the like concept of the album, so I put them here. And then the Chaos Chapter Fighter Escape. And some lighter inclusions. And again, the merch postcards that I put here. Then we have Minhyuk to Thursday's Child. These are the Heart Hollow Weavers Japan POPs. I don't know if the holo is picking up in this light. Oh, again, A4. Did I say A5 before? I don't know numbers, it's fine. So again, A4 binder. So I am using Dragon Shield Matte Standard, and then the foldable inner sleeves for like rare pieces that I want protected. So yeah, so there's some lenties. And then the name chapter Temptation. These are just some units of taehyun and the Weavers Global POBs. The one proper album set that I'm doing with this Nightmare. I still have byeongkwan on the way. Farewell postcards that I just love. I have none of byeongkwan's postcards because he just like did not show up this era, but I will get them. This is a Weavers set. And then I'll explain this set because I'm really proud of it, honestly. I do have Yeonjun on the way now, thank God. But basically I'm just doing a makeshift set of like the cards where they all hold up their little glass animals. So they're all from different things. Like Subin was an album PC, and then these two, as well as the one I have for Yeonjun on the way, are from like the UMS Lucky Draws. And then byeongkwan's was from, I think it was a Weavers Global POB for Lullaby. So everything, but I think it's gonna look super cute once it's done. Then this is just some postcards from the Lullaby version, as well as this was, this is from the Barnes & Noble version of the album. It's like exclusive to the shop, and I wouldn't have collected it normally because I don't collect bigger inclusions for like OD5 independently of sets. But I just got an album when I was in the States for their tour, so I just put it here to commemorate the whole trip. So yeah. And this is my tiny little section for Japan, which obviously is gonna get bigger now with Sweet, but I don't have anything in it just yet. So we have Still Dreaming, and the Mets postcards. And then Chaotic Wonderland. And again, Merz postcards. And then this was Good Boy Gone Bad that I did a couple more sets for. Oh. And also kept taehyun units in here as well. Well, 2 of these anyway. And this stuck randomly here. Used to be a divider for my taehyun and byeongkwan section, but I moved that in a different binder, so now it's just here because I had to cut it up to fit here, so then I didn't want to throw it away after like Blizzard did, basically. And this is just here because I don't know what to do with it, but it's super cute. But it's from the Freeze Uniform BC. So yeah. Okay, this is my at 5 merch binder, so anything in my album goes in here. And I had a headache when I started filming, but it's not like unusual for me. I just have headaches 70% of the time, but it's getting quite intense and I'm scared that it's gonna get into a migraine. And I'm gonna like try to persevere, but if that happens, I might have to stop filming and I'm gonna continue tomorrow or something. I don't want to, but I might have to, but we'll see. So if you like see different lighting suddenly, that's what happened. So yeah, this is, again, I've gone through these like in detail, so I'm not gonna do that because most of these have not changed, but I do have something to update for this binder. So yeah, just to explain, for this binder, I just put things in like order of like preference and also size. So like, for example, I love There are postcards and larger occlusions, so I just put those first, and then 9 pockets and then 8 pockets. To me, it makes sense. It might not make sense to anyone else, but I don't know. I just like how that looks. So I'm starting off with like the first hour photo book, then the midsummer photo book, New Year's Eve live, little wishes, and then season's greetings. And more seasonal greetings. And even more seasonal greetings. This one had a lot. And then you see smaller occlusions, season's greetings. Then this was from a DVD. Then we have some more photo book stuff, the midsummer photo book. Am I going too fast? Maybe I am. This was from Memories last year. And here I put a new page because I'm gonna do an OD5 set from the Digicode, from a.c.e, the one in Seoul. Because the one in Korea was very confusing, but for now I have Yeonjun. And the reason why I have Yeonjun, I do have the Digicode like on the way. I actually got it, but I got it through my friend's Go. And what we decided to do was, at first I was like, oh, you know what, I don't mind keeping OD5 for like both DVD and Digicode. I'd rather just keep taehyun, like it's fine. And she asked if she could have Yeonjun from my set because she also just collects Yeonjun, and I was like, yeah, that's fine because I'm probably not going to keep OD5. And then we saw the PCs and I was like, I need OD5. And the rest of my friends that we normally do split sets for all wanted to keep their full sets, so I literally was only missing Yeonjun. So this is why I don't got him again, because I do want to have OD5 from this set because it is gorgeous. But I likely did it like very early on, so he was very cheap. Now this go for a lot, and I'm like, are you serious? Like, it's OD5. It wasn't even random, but whatever. He's Yeonjun, so we know he's expensive. This is the little bookmark that came in OD5 set as well, and it came with a PC, so I'm just gonna put him away here. At first I was really happy because I love 6-pocket items because they fit really well in the 6 pockets, but these are like really small, so they don't quite hit the spot the same way, but it's fine. Then I have membership stuff. So that's the second one, the third one, and I have my membership cards in here as well, because I obviously am a card carrying mama. These are from this year's membership. And then we go into deco kit. So the first one, and again I did this thing where like I cut up the page and put the film strips in there, and just used the actual deco kit to make the backends for these, and I love how they turned out. And then this was this year's deco kit. I actually liked even more how these looked. Very happy with the results. This is the icon, so this is one OD5 set, and the second one, and a couple more extra pieces from the rest of the members. This was a reverse POB for the second Fan Live DVD. These are from the Light Stick. This was like a random merch item from their second Fan Live. I think it was a backpack or like a bag. Sometimes for the tours I like to do 1 OD5 set of like pieces that can be in a set. So like they did this a couple times where they're all like sitting down, which I think is so cute. So yeah, this one I need to finish. I just haven't finished it yet. And for this one, what I decided to do to fill up the spot is to get a unit that from the one that Taehyun is in, basically, because I do collect his units independently, to just fill in the gap. So we get Yeonjun and hueningkai for this. So the space is done now. And oh, there we go. And I put in a new page because I have a set for Sweet Mirage, and this is a set that I bought myself when I went to New York. So it's not a cohesive set at all, but it's the one that I like pulled myself. So I just wanted to keep that. And of course I didn't pull Taehyun's unit because it's Taehyun and I did not pull him. So yeah, and I think I'm gonna actually stop after this because I'm feeling very ill. So this is 1 out of 6, Subin 2 out of 10. Oh yeah, I forgot to do 10, like insaniting. What is this? Oh my god. Yonzunaga his signature 1 out of 10. Cute. Byeongkwan 6 out of 10. Taehyun is 3 out of 10. Hello. And hueningkai is 8 out of 10. And then here at the back I just have from Little Wishes. And just the entire postcard book. So yeah, just taehyun left, but I'm gonna have to finish hopefully tomorrow. Hello. It is not the next day. I feel much better, much more human. And I just have taehyun's collection actually to go through, which is my biggest collection. And some really exciting things to put away actually. This is my what I call my bias line binder, and it's basically all of Taehyun's like album related stuff. So Japan releases, Korea releases, like POBs, everything, broadcast PCs, and at the back I have the rest of like the album stuff that I don't collect 35 for him and Byeongkwan, because Byeongkwan also collect all the album inclusions, and also some POBs and stuff, like whatever kind of catches my eye or I can get my hands on every era and what like works for my layout. So yeah. Here at the cover I actually have this was like a random inclusion for the together version of the Fighter Escape like jewel cases basically, and they just like gave me a perfect cover for my binder. So yeah, so I started with like some autographs. I don't know if I should be covering these, but I'm not at the minute. They're not like super unique. This was from the Japan Magic Hour showcase, and this was just from the signed albums that they did, like US exclusive albums they did for Temptation. I held the go for these, so that's like my little opening page. And then I start with broadcasts. I'm currently up to date for his broadcasts. I will go through them because like I don't know. These are the sleeves I use for these size are from Prism Platinum. They have sleeves that are perfectly this size for like BTS and the earlier TXT broadcasts. So this is Magic, and then these two are from Eternity. Technically they're not broadcast PCs or cards or whatever, but they were like won through a lottery event, and this era didn't have broadcast stuff because it was like the first one during COVID. It was May 2020, and I think they hadn't like figured out the formats as yet, but they were basically given out through a lottery, which is how the broadcast PCs were given out during COVID times when there weren't any live audiences for broadcasts. So it's pretty much the same thing. So I think a lot of people do consider them like the broadcast equivalent of this era, so that's why I have them here. And then we go back to Crown. This is Crown had like 5, 1 for every week of promotion, so it just worked out better to put it second. And that leads us to Blue Hour, Freeze, and Fighter Escape. And then this is my page that has all the PC size broadcasts, and it is now complete because I finally got my hands on the Christmas one, the SBS Coyote Jonon. Yes, so finally he goes here in the middle because he is the cutest. Oh my god. So they're not in order, but we have Temptation, Cat and Dog, the Christmas one, and Hello, Thursday's Child, and these two are stickers from Cat and Dog as well. And for this binder, for Taehyun's binders, because there's like gaps that I know will be filled out eventually, I just block them out with these pink sleeves. So yeah, and then move on to Japan. So Star Red Cross flyers. We're about to get new ones. So this era they did 2 flyers, which is just it's fine, they all look beautiful, so it's okay. But yeah, I have nothing for Sweet yet, but yeah. So it's the first 3 eras. I'm complete for Japan, so Sorry, that was Chaotic Wonderland, and this is Goodbye Gone Bad. This is some larger inclusions for Magic Art and Drama, and then bigger inclusions for Still Dreaming. And then this page is gonna change very soon, but these ones are cutouts from like accordion stuff that they give out in their concerts. So we actually have a new one for the Dome tour. So this page is gonna be exclusively this, but they're super cute because they keep like doing the Moa little sign. Yeah. This was as well from Goodbye Gone Bad, and this is from Chaotic Wonderland, so this page is a bit of a mess, but it's fine. As I get more things, it will be figured out. So then move on to Korean releases. So we've got Eternity and Magic. I kind of put them together. This is a recent development, but I decided, because Magic didn't have any like POBs or anything like that, these are merch items technically, so these two are stickers from the pop-up store in Shibuya 109. So let me put them, did I put them like that? Or like that? No, like that. Yeah. So let me explain what's going on here, because this is technically a new layout that I'm doing for this era, so I will explain. So I have combined Eternity and Magic here. So for Eternity, it was the first era we got like POBs and lucky draws and stuff. So I've got all of the different lucky draws, and this is the easy UPC for the era. And here in the middle I have Magic. So this was a frame that came with these two postcards and this photocard from the merch store from Magic, and these two were, as I said, the stickers from Shibuya, the pop-up store. So together these two eras make a nice little 9 pocket. So I decided to do that instead, and then move on to eras where they started doing lots of things. So this is Blue Hour, and this is the POB page, and this is the lucky draw page. And like I have one more on the way. I haven't marked it yet because I just secured it. I have his one from this concert where he's wearing the hood. It's probably the most sold out one. So now I'm just missing one, and I'm done for Blue Hour, which is insane. But yeah, then move on to Freeze. For Freeze I am complete, just need to make a filler here. And then Fighter Escape, complete as well. Then Thursday's Child, I'm missing one Japan Lottery lucky draw, the UMS one. I need to make more fillers for this, but yeah, here it is. So when I'm missing something, as you saw in Blue Hour as well for taehyun, I just mark it with these glittery like origami paper fillers. So yeah, this is my Temptation page. It's not complete yet. I'm just waiting for a couple more lucky draws to, group orders to come in, and then I will be complete. But everything is secured. This is just a little 4 pocket that I put his different stickers from different eras that I have, but it's probably gonna go back into an 9 pocket because we're getting more stickers for the Japan release. These are like the larger inclusions from the Korean eras. This is technically a merch postcard, but I didn't know what to combine this with because it's the only larger inclusion from Miniso 2 era, so it just works this way. And then this is from Temptation. And then this is the section that I have for my entire bias line, so taehyun and byeongkwan. I keep all their units that I have together here, as well as all of the inclusions that I don't have 45 sets for. So we start off with Blue Hour, and here in the middle I put like a unit PC that they have, which they have lots of them. So I always just do this kind of layout with the different eras. And move on to Freeze. And again, this is from the art photo book. You can see I have some extras for them. Then Fighter Escape. And this row is from the adjacent Japan release, which was Chaotic Wonderland. It just worked out this way. And I still do collect other units from Japan and keep them here, but you'll see them. I created a separate section for them. But for here, I didn't have anything else to put in the middle, so I just left it like this. This year I had so many inclusions, but it was super cute. I'm not complaining. And then this carries us into Thursday's Child. And this is from the Deco Kit, the unit. And their lenses and postcards. and this is Temptation, and again I put this year's Deco Kit unit PC in the middle, and I'm so missing all of byeongkwan's postcards, but they're gonna get in eventually. And this is where I keep the rest of the Japan releases. So this is from Good Boy Gone Bad, and I've already set up for Sweet because again they have a unit PC together, and I just got byeongkwan's PC that has the same outfit as the unit, so I'll make a row like that again. Yay. This is my A5 taehyun binder, and in here I move out of the way. In here I like to keep, there we go, his unit PCs that he doesn't have with byeongkwan. So I just wanted a mini binder for him basically, and that's my perfect excuse for that. This is a very new addition to my collection, but I'm slowly back collecting all the unit stuff because I didn't used to collect units for tours, but as I'm like really cutting up and have very few things to collect at the minute, I just decided to take this on as well because, as I said, I like to set on goals and then achieve them and then see how I feel, if I want to expand them or not. These pages are from a brand called Simple Stories, and they're scrapbooking pages. So this one fits the 8-pocket PCs, like the mini PC size, really well. So this is quite big here. This is quite small in this big pocket, but it's okay, and this is perfect size for photos. So that's my opening page, and now the rest of the pages in this binder are all from Prism Platinum, and they're double-sided, and I need to get more. You will see I actually am missing some, but I have so many things to put away in this little binder because I'm slowly making progress in this part of my collection. So this is from the hanbin side to do episode special that they did, so I'm gonna put him here, and there's another one that I don't have just yet. Here we go. So this is little wishes pieces, and then I just double side them and put things in chronological order. So that was the first fan live. Second fan live, I just have this, which is 3 out of 8. And what do I do? I guess I'll put it here for now. I'm not entirely sure where it's supposed to go, but yeah. And then I have Act Boy, which was the online concert that came next. 3 out of 6. This is 5 out of 6. So I guess I'll put it here. And I had this already, and then we start with the third fan live, and then I have Act Love 6. So we got, I'm just missing one for this tour. 1 out of 6, 2 out of 6, 3 out of 6, 4 out of 6, 5 out of 6. Am I? Oh yeah, I'm missing 6. So that's it for Act Boy, and then I should be filling out this space because I have one more and there's 2 March PCs, but basically I have almost everything from Sweet Mirage, and I'm just gonna put them in here basically and then move them when I have new pockets because I have run out. But yeah, this was 1 out of 6, 2 out of 6, 1, 3 out of 6, 'By the way, the sleeves I used for the mini photo cards, I don't think I've said yet, but they're from a brand called, I think they're called Lost Cities. They're a gaming brand, as always we tend to influence in the gaming community, and they're actually a bit longer than these, so I have to trim about this much because I just sleeved them earlier. So yeah, that's that, but they work really well. Like, they're very smooth. They're a bit like, sometimes they're almost too smooth because they just might slip out of the pocket. They don't grip it very well, but that's okay. I've committed now, so that's 4 out of 6, 6 out of 6. Hello, am I missing one? No, that's 5 out of 6, 5 out of 6, and then 6 out of 6, and then I have this one. I think it's from like the t-shirt, or no, was it a, what was it from? a bag. I'm so bad at remembering the items, but anyway, that's that. And I'm still missing one of the Mertz ones, and then I will be done for Sweet Mirrors. So yeah, that's how this binder is looking so far. I really love it. Oh, and the binder itself is from a brand called, it's this one, Craftier. Can you see it? Yeah, anyway, I'll link it up below as well. I got it from Amazon, but as you can see, it fits like the larger Prism Platinum sleeves really well. So, and it's pink, so it matches the rest of my TXT binders, which was kind of like my main goal. And last but not least, this is my final taehyun binder, so it's for everything outside of albums, so merch, tour, everything like that. So I just put this like signed page as an opener, and I'm in the process of like getting fan signed pages for like every era. I'm just looking for ones that like he signed on his actual photo and like not on this page next to it. I already have one from Fighter Escape, but I haven't taken it out of the album yet because I signed it with the album. And I don't know where I'm gonna put it yet, but it's gonna eventually appear in this binder probably. Or my other one, I don't really know what I'm doing with them, but that's kind of what I want to do. This was a hanbin side poster that I kind of trimmed so it fit in here. Okay, so starting off, this is my membership adjacent things page. So it's Japan membership renewal benefits, and then the Japan questionnaire that I do every year. Again, I am complete for that. This was the Mozon PC from Korea, so it doesn't have the code in the back like it did in LA. And I just put it here because it's like a membership benefit, but technically it's a venue PC. It's just we don't have any more like purely venue PCs because everything else is either have the accordion from Japan membership club, which like is larger, so it's not like you can put them together. And then there are like venue PCs in terms of like lucky draws that you go with albums that are not exactly the same thing. So for now it's here, but if we get more, then it will just have its own page, is how is my reasoning. This is my memories page, and I do have his other two ones on the way. This is like a season's greetings page, basically. And then this is a photo book page and deco kit, and I don't know if you saw, but like they're we're gonna get another photo book basically. They just submitted the DVD for rating or whatever, and it's weird because it's called Season of Youth or something. So I don't know, like I just thought it was gonna be like different seasons, so I thought we were gonna get a winter package, but I guess no. I don't know. I was like midwinter is coming, but it's, I don't know what's happening. But anyway, this connects to the bag and it's really beautiful, so that's what matters. Here I have benefits that came from different fan lives. So from the second one, all these are actually from the second one, and this is from the third one. I don't know, I just put them here because obviously we didn't get a fan live this year, so if we get more then I'll just expand on this. For now it's just this little 4 pocket. So these are two relating things, and I did again the same thing with the film strip. So this is from Sweet Mirrors, and these are at Lovesick, and these are, I don't really know because these were like album adjacent, not really tour merch, but I just don't know what to do with this page basically. So for now it's like that. This here, and I could have combined them, but there wasn't enough space. But anyway, this here is a page that I'm doing for lucky draws that come that you get from a concert venue, and I finally got my hands on the US exclusive lucky draw. It was a mission to find this, but thankfully I found it for like a normal price basically. It came with the album and everything, so thank God for that. Like at some point I sent it to my US proxy because the person that was sending them was Canadian, and then like my proxy lost it, and I was like this tracks honestly, because it's just been a nightmare to get them. And if you don't know, I did try to get it when I went to see them in New York, and they like sold out immediately and it was a whole mess. But in any case, I have him now, he's here and he's safe. So yeah, this is another page of like very random merch that again I don't know how to combine or where else to put. This was Little Wishes. This was the first like hanbin side ticket that they did, and now there's a second one. I haven't secured it yet, but I'm looking for it. At the minute it's a little bit too expensive for me, but we'll see. I'm sure they'll drop because it's gonna be open for like another month. So here I'm doing something insane. Just to let you know. So basically they had the Fest exhibition in like Korea and Seoul, and then everywhere in Japan. So everywhere they go in Japan, they have a different back. This is from Osaka. Look how cute it is though. The front is the same, and then the back, so this was from Seoul, for example. The back is different. I already have the one from Tokyo Skytree on the way, and it has Skytree in the back, and it's super cute. So I just decided I'm gonna make a page with like the same. Wait, I just realized something. Oh no, oh shit. No way, this doesn't work though, because this is the same image as the Haneda Boba one, not the Tokyo Skytree and Seoul one. Oh my god. Okay, you know what, for now he's gonna go here, but I thought it was gonna be the same image like 4 times. I was like, this makes sense. No, it doesn't. Defesta is like, and they need to stop. Like, this is traumatizing. So they also dropped a hollow super like rare one from Yokohama, and I literally have not seen any of them sold for any group. I'm looking every day, so I'll get it eventually. It's fine. You know what else I'm looking for, and I'm gonna tell you now, sometimes when I complain, then things get better for me. I don't know, like release the energy to the universe. But they had, I guess this would go here, I don't freaking know. Anyway, this was, they had like Weaver's Con, right? And in Weaver's Con you could go and get a photocard printed from any group that were performing, I think, like whoever you wanted basically. And they, for TXT, they used their like birthday merch photo shoot from last year. And Taehyun's one, I have not even seen sold. Like, I saw a blurry photo of someone that took a photo of the stand of like the pieces you could get, so I know what it looks like, but I've never seen it sold. And I'm looking like 10 times a day, and it's been 3 weeks or a month at this point. And that's the issue with like, it's comfortable most of the time collecting a member that's like less popular, because when it's random things, people will like price them a lot cheaper, right? Because the demand is lower. But when it's things that like people could choose what they got, it just means that so much fewer people got like Taehyun and Kai, unfortunately. And so literally I have not seen either of them ever. Like, did anyone get, I'm sure they did, but in those cases it's like, you know, people who don't collect, they're gonna get the expensive members because they're not gonna resell them, right? They're not gonna get the members that are like less expensive. So that's what I'm dealing with at the moment. But I'm not giving up. I'll just keep looking and hopefully one day he'll appear. But yeah, anyway, that was my rant. So I love that I did this in this video that's probably already 3 hours long, but if you're already here, you've committed now. So this is the Festa. God, the icon rather. But yeah, so many things. This is a collab page for like various skincare brands and the cafe that they did last year in Japan, and they haven't done one this year, which is interesting. This is the first year of 4 PCs, so they had like 1 billion of them. And this is the 2nd year of 4. So cute. And this one here is, I'm aware this is genuinely floral. This actually smells really good, by the way, because it was in a shampoo box. So anyway, this is from Gundal, if that's how it's pronounced, and it does not fit in a 2 pocket. It's too large, so I don't know where I'm gonna put it. For now it's here, and it's too small for this pocket, and I hate it, but it's fine. So this is, there's the Gundal stuff. There's another one that is basically this image again that I need to get. So yeah, we're good. And this was from the 2nd hour photo book. No, sorry, 3rd hour photo book. Yeah, iconic. This is more Defesta stuff. I don't even want to talk about it. Again, this was from the Anon magazine. This is Foru, I think. Yeah, year 2 Foru, and this was more Defesta. The calendar that they did. Again, more Defesta stuff. This is it for Defesta. This was from the calendar. Sorry, what am I saying? This was from the cafe that they did last year. And this is a 6 pocket that is like very confusing, but it's fine. So it's like random 6 pocket items that I don't have Spotify for. And these are like random inclusions from like DVDs basically, or like this is ingredients in a DVD. This was their Target PC for Temptation. These 2 came from magazines, and this was like a POB for Goodbye Gone Bad, and it's transparent. So yeah. Oh no, why did he move? There we go, that's better. So now we move on to the tour section, And before we do, actually, let me show you something else, because I basically ran out of two, like, large 2 pockets. So there's certain things that I have that I haven't put away, so I'm gonna show you them now like that, because why not? So first of all, these are all his like postcard book stuff from this year's deco kit, and it's so cute, and I want to put them away. I just bought this separately because I do have my book and I didn't want to break it apart because there's too many pages to put up everyone in my binders, honestly. But yeah, this is it, and the back is like that. So cute. And then these ones are relevant to the page that we're on right now, and it's this like character profile that came from the pop-up that they had for the first fan live. And this is like them like answering these questions. I don't really know. And then you had like a blank one for yourself, I guess. So this would go like in a 2 pocket, right? Because they're for the first fan live. And I just managed to get them now because these were a little bit more difficult to track down. But yeah, this is taehyun, according to himself. So yeah, this is the first fan live set. If you collect taehyun, you know the struggle. Then this is the second fan live, boy. And just to explain how I collect these ones, or how I store them rather, obviously there's like 10 pieces per set from boy onwards. So I'm doing 1 OD5 set, so one of the pieces is in the OD5 set binder. And then there's 2 more pieces, like a message one and a special one that you get from the set that's a selfie. And I put those in a different place in this binder, so that's how I end up with an 8 pocket. I hope that made sense. But yeah. Then this was the third fan live. Then Act Lovesick. And Act with Mirage. And there's also these photos, and I also have his postcards from the postcard book. And again, I don't have large 2 pockets to put them away, so for now they're here. So yeah. And then this is just the birthday merch section. So this is from last year. So good. I genuinely love this photo set a lot. And this was from this year. And this is just like random merch items. So these are from the different fan lives, and these are from the online concert and the tours. And then I started a new page that's just like this one thing. But I think we're getting stuff from the dome merch, so we're gonna get 1 more PC for this page. And this is where I put my extra PCs for like the 10 PC sets for tours. So again, you can see they used to do message PCs. And then this one is like plain. It doesn't look like a Polaroid anymore, which I hate because it breaks up this page, but it's okay. It made sense up to this point, so. But yeah, again we have Act Boy, third fan live, Act Lovesick, and Act with Mirage. And then these are some more merch things. So the Eternity uniform. This was from Thursday's Child, Little Wishes, and this was from Temptation. And oh my god, where is he? Where did he go? I took him out to take him with me in a holder at the concert, and like genuinely, where's this PC now? I just asleep and it's empty. What? That's so sad. Where did he go? Oh, I found him. I found Youngki as well. They were together. Okay. Anyway. Let me take, because he's already slept for some reason, so that's fine. So I just that, yeah, these are proper sleeves that I use. Okay, so this is my Hive Inside page, basically. So this is the first exhibition, this is the special to-do ones that they did, and there's 2 more that I have secured and on the way. And these are his postcards for this, for the first one, and I'm gonna get the other 2, again, they're on the way, so they're gonna be a nice little 2 pocket page. And if they are a different size to these, I will fly to Hive myself and sort them out, because what the hell. So that's it, and this is just the folded poster from the first exhibition. And that is everything for my entire kpop photocard collection. Let's flip to, I don't know, this page is cute, and I'm pretty sure I've ended videos on this page like half the time, but yeah. So that is it. If you're still here, and you posted in one go as well, like I'm very impressed because it literally took me, as you can see, 2 days to film it. But that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Maybe unboxing J-Hope. Maybe unboxing Jack in the Box Hope edition. That happened in between me filming this video, but yeah, okay, cool. I'm gonna go now. Bye.